Rishi Sunak's statement on hatred in politics fails to mention can't say that, hatred at all. His deputy today refused to condemn Lee Anderson's racist and can't say that remarks. These are just two of the most recent examples of can't say that in the Conservative Party. Yeah, after my feed has been full for 48 hours of rank, rampant, overt Jew hatred all the time. Well, not just in the last 48 hours, for weeks, but especially in the last 48 hours. So I've already prepared. I've got a sound effect ready for this. This is more of the same from my last video. This is like finding a lump on your gonads in the shower and then going to see the doctor and complaining about an ingrown toenail. I see a lot of hatred on Twitter, but it's only for one group. So why is the government talking about the other one? Well, we know why, don't we?
Oh, Tom, yes, I love that.
Right then, I've talked many times about the fact that the Bootneck has not got a dog in this hunt, and frankly, if two adherents of a patently ludicrous ideology want to murder each other in the middle of the desert, I care not at all. And damn them for making an Englishman opine on such things. I couldn't give a rat's arse. However, the rational part of my brain is struggling to understand how, when we've just seen, well, I'll just show you a mere snippet of what scrolling through my Twitter feed looks like these days. Conservative MP Lee Anderson criticised for divisive and dangerous comments. Lee Anderson spreading lies and hatred. I welcome Rishi Sunak has removed the whip from Lee Anderson. He refuses to apologise and believes every word of his hateful comments. Well, that's a tick in the box for Andor then, isn't it? I think he's getting a vote. If I lived anywhere near his constituency, he's one of the few Conservatives I would actually vote for. But the insane thing about it is this. All you see from our MPs on Twitter in the last 48 hours has been crying about the big I. And for weeks we've seen naked hatred towards the 4B2s. Naked hatred. Which culminated in them projecting genocidal hatred on the side of Big Ben. A call for the genocide of Jews is being projected on Big Ben. The Met Police's reaction: there is a rise in the big I. You can't make this up. You can. We've been making it up for years. We're doing it. We're not just making it up, we're living it. I suppose I can sum up very simply, right? Everyone has an opinion on the Israel versus Palestine question. Everyone has an opinion on it. Who cares? Being a pragmatist, I've always said that. What you do is you let people fight. I'm a soldier. The ones who have the best trained men and the most will to fight win. So those two really believe in their respective ideologies. I say let them go to it. If they want to butcher each other in very far away from anywhere I care about, why should it concern me? So I don't even need to tell you what my preference is. All I can tell you is this. If, after a decades-long grooming scandal, 20 million hateful posts on Twitter, and then the culmination being all of our MPs signing off on allowing open genocidal hatred to be projected on the side of Big Ben, we then start complaining about the exact opposite of that thing, which would be called anti-Zionism by some and anti-Semitism by others, and instead spend all of our time worrying about a totally different group of people being victimised. I would say we are living in upside down world. I hear a lot of genocidal hatred being directed towards the 4B2s regularly, and even by serving British politicians. And I never hear any by the British public or British politicians, because it's actually illegal to criticise the regulars at Allen's snack bar, isn't it? So nobody does that. And even Lee Anderson did not say anything that comes close to let's engage in a bit of good old-fashioned genocidal hatred, did he? Never said anything of the sort. Lee Anderson just said, looks like Sad Sack Kant is working for his pals, and it looks like he is. We can prove it. Sadiq Khan announces $875,000 in funding to tackle hate and extremism. Hate and extremism towards one group that Mr. Khan has a lot in common with. Just 22 given funding for hate crime security last year. Because that's in The Guardian. The first word is just. What you're telling me is we are throwing taxpayers' money at one particular religious group, apparently under the guise of anti-hate crime funding, when the group that we're giving taxpayers money to definitely hates, and I'll just reel this off because it's a long list, minority sects of their own religion, all the 4B2s, all the Christians, definitely all the atheists, the LGBTQ plus IA community, Sikhs, Hindus, Buddhists, Owen Jones, which is a good one because he's always defending them, and every woman that's ever munched on a rug. So those people, the ones who absolutely hate everyone, are the ones being given money by Sadiq Khan. And apparently it's verboten to say, whoa, maybe Sadiq Khan is mates with these people. I mean, you couldn't make it up. Do you give money to people who aren't your mates? Probably not, eh? But that's just my opinion, as always. Maybe I'm just being an arsehole. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you lot, especially the ones who vociferously disagree, which is increasingly rare because even the lefties are starting to wake up and smell their soy milk cornflakes. All right, thanks very much. See you all tomorrow. Toodle pip. Cheers.